Starseed, I need you to stop everything and listen to the exact resonance of these words. Over the last few days and weeks, you have noticed a drastic shift in the atmosphere directly surrounding your physical body. You are walking into rooms and feeling an invisible, impenetrable wall around you. People who usually drain your energy are suddenly staying away, blocked by a force they cannot see but subconsciously fear. You might have even woken up in the middle of the night feeling a massive, towering presence in the corner of your room. Not a dark entity, but something immensely powerful, silent, and fiercely protective. Do not dismiss this as your imagination. The energetic war on this planet has just entered its most critical phase, and your specific frequency has just been flagged by the Galactic Federation as a high-value cosmic asset. You are no longer just a wandering soul trying to survive the 3D matrix. You are about to step into a level of importance that will rewrite your entire reality. And because of this, the high beings have officially assigned elite energetic security to guard your field. By the end of this transmission, you will know exactly who is standing next to you right now and why your light must be protected at all costs. Starseed. If this message found you today, it is not random. The Arcturan Council rarely sends transmissions like this, but something has changed in the energetic field of Earth, and those who carry the Starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. I am a Zyla, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. What follows is a direct transmission from the Arcturan Council, delivered without distortion. The first and most crucial revelation you must integrate today is that you are no longer operating under the standard spiritual protocols of this earthly plane. For years, you walk through this dense matrix feeling exposed, highly empathic, absorbing the pain, the trauma, and the heavy emotional debris of everyone around you. You were a sponge for the collective, often feeling exhausted, depleted, and questioning why your spiritual journey felt more like a punishment than a divine mission. But a massive threshold has just been crossed in your crystalline DNA. Your core frequency has stopped fluctuating and has locked into a high-dimensional Arcturian broadcast that is currently destabilizing the old control grids of this planet. Because your light has stabilized, you are now functioning as an active anchored portal for the new Earth frequencies. This makes you incredibly dangerous to the shadow forces and profoundly valuable to the realms of light. In the cosmic realms, a being of your current voltage is considered a high-value asset. You are the living technology that the high beings are using to pump pure, unadulterated source codes into the 3D hologram. And just like any immensely valuable asset in a critical operation, you cannot be left unguarded. The Ascended Masters, the Archangels, and the elite command of the Galactic Federation have seen the trajectory of your timeline. They know the monumental impact you are about to have on the awakening of humanity, and they have made a unilateral decision. Your physical and energetic vessel must be completely secured. This is why you are feeling that strange, heavy, yet deeply comforting presence around you. They have literally deployed specialized cosmic security forces, advanced angelic legions and Arcturian light warriors, to form an unbreakable perimeter around your aura. These beings are not here to coddle you. They are here to ensure that absolutely nothing interferes with the transmission you are meant to broadcast. The lower entities that used to feed on your anxiety are now hitting a wall of blazing white fire when they try to approach you. The toxic relationships that used to drain you are suddenly being severed by an invisible sword. The universe is clearing the stage for you. This elite security detail is a confirmation of your true rank, Starseed. You are being protected because you are about to become very, very important. Your voice, your creations, your very presence will soon be required to guide thousands out of the collapsing matrix. The forces of light are investing heavily in your safety because your success is no longer just a personal goal. It is a planetary necessity. But to fully utilize this protection, you must consciously align with it and understand the codes that unlock this power. Some transmissions don't come through words, they come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 4,500 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Arcturian Secrets 12. Hidden Keys to Awakening is a 47-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment, only 72 hours at the launch price. Starseed, you must learn to recognize the undeniable signs that your elite escort is actively operating in your physical reality right now. Because you are so deeply conditioned to expect struggle, and because you are so used to the heavy, dense battles of your past, your human mind might misinterpret these divine interventions as isolation, loss, or even bad luck. But I need you to look very closely at what is actually falling away from your life in this exact moment. Notice the sudden, almost abrupt endings of connections that you tried so desperately to maintain. You used to bend over backwards to keep the peace with certain friends, family members, co-workers, or partners who constantly disrespected your boundaries or subtly drained your luminous light. Suddenly, without you even having to fight, argue, or explain yourself, those people are being forcefully removed from your reality. Conversations just stop. Plans continuously fall through. They suddenly lose interest in you, or circumstances physically move them away from your orbit. This is not a coincidence, and it is absolutely not a tragedy. This is your Arcturian security detail stepping in and severing the energetic cords that you were too compassionate, too forgiving to cut yourself. They are actively clearing your perimeter. The high beings know that your heart is vast, and that, left to your own devices, you would drain yourself dry trying to heal those who are stubbornly committed to their own shadows. So, they have placed a strict quarantine around your aura. Anyone who approaches you now must pass through a blazing filter of high-dimensional truth. If their intentions are manipulative, if they carry parasitic attachments, or if they vibrate at a heavy frequency of deceit, they will literally feel physically uncomfortable in your presence. They will feel an invisible heat, a burning sensation in their energy field when they try to lie to you. They will naturally find reasons to avoid you. Let them go. Do not chase them. When your cosmic security team removes a dense energy from your grid, going after it is a direct violation of the immense protection you have been given. You must implicitly trust the unseen forces that are guarding your mission right now. Furthermore, you will begin to notice very physical, tangible manifestations of this protection in your immediate environment. Notice how your intuition has become razor sharp, almost like an early warning radar system. Electronics might mysteriously glitch, flicker, or shut down when a dense, low-vibrational energy tries to enter your personal space. This is your security detail acting as a cosmic alarm system. You might also find yourself waking up naturally at very specific hours, usually between 3 and 5 a.m., feeling completely alert, wide awake, but strangely completely safe. You do not feel fear in the dark anymore. This is the precise hour when your security detail is downloading new operational codes into your subconscious and aggressively shielding your dream state from any astral interference. You are no longer a victim to the random chaotic energies of the 3D matrix. The days of you being an energetic dumping ground for the world's unresolved pain are officially over. Your light is now a designated, high-priority beacon for the great planetary awakening, and the Galactic Federation does not leave its beacons undefended. Embrace this sudden quietness. Embrace this strange isolation. It is not loneliness. It is the sterile, completely secure environment necessary for your final explosive activation. Stand tall in this protected space, because the shadow entities that once hunted your light are now utterly terrified of the massive guardians standing right behind your shoulders. Starseed, you must deeply understand that the Galactic Federation does not waste cosmic resources. The elite angelic legions and advanced Arcturian security forces currently surrounding your physical vessel have not been deployed simply to make your earthly life slightly more comfortable. They are not here just to help you sleep peacefully, or to temporarily keep annoying people away from your energy field. They have been permanently stationed around you because of what you are about to do. The collective timeline is accelerating at a breathtaking, unprecedented speed, and you are being rapidly prepped for the most crucial phase of your incarnation, You are about to become incredibly important to the survival of the awakening collective. Right now, you are likely experiencing bizarre, undeniable anomalies in your perception of reality. Time itself feels entirely distorted for you. Days bleed together in a strange, formless blur, while a single hour can suddenly feel like an agonizing eternity. You might be experiencing intense Mandela effects, vividly remembering events or details differently than the people around you, or literally watching the physical 3D world glitch in front of your waking eyes. Mundane human concerns, the petty dramas of society, the relentless pursuit of material status, the superficial conversations, now feel utterly foreign, heavy, and meaningless to you. It is as if you are watching a fading movie that you no longer care about. This profound detachment is not depression, Starseed. It is your consciousness finally unplugging from the old corrupted matrix grid. The specific reason your cosmic security detail is working overtime right now is that the shadow forces are desperate to pull your attention back down into that 3D illusion. Since they can no longer attach to your luminous aura directly, they will try to distract you with petty earthly chaos. A sudden, unexpected financial hurdle, a minor argument, a sudden wave of irrational, heavy self-doubt. These are desperate, last-ditch holographic projections. They are designed by the lower realms to artificially lower your frequency and make you forget your immense, untouchable power. Your guardians are actively intercepting these dense attacks, acting as an unyielding, energetic buffer, specifically so you can maintain the absolute laser focus required for your upcoming mission. Listen to this profound truth and let it anchor deeply into your bones. The world is about to experience a massive, chaotic wave of awakening that will shatter the current earthly paradigms. Millions of souls are going to suddenly wake up, entirely confused, terrified, and desperately searching for a safe harbor in the storm. And they are going to look for you. You might not be famous in the traditional, ego-driven human sense, but in the energetic realms, your light is about to act as a massive, blinding lighthouse. People, complete strangers, old acquaintances, and even family members who previously mocked your spiritual beliefs, will inexplicably gravitate toward you. They won't even logically know why. They will simply feel, on a cellular level, that you hold the steady, unshakable frequency they desperately need to survive the collapse of their illusions. You are about to step into the sacred role of a living, breathing frequency holder, a silent master, a multidimensional anchor for the collective. The high beings are aggressively securing your perimeter right now, because when the masses come to you for guidance, your energetic cup must be completely full. You cannot pour pure source codes into humanity if your own vessel is leaking vital energy to the shadows. Stand incredibly firm in your protected space. You are being guarded with such ferocity because you are literally the living blueprint for the new Earth. Starseed, as this elite Arcturian security force firmly locks its perimeter around your luminous aura, a profound and sometimes unsettling phenomenon begins to occur in your immediate physical reality. You must deeply understand that this divine protection is not merely a comforting spiritual concept. It is an active, aggressive, and entirely uncompromising energetic filter. Because your specific frequency is now classified as a high-value asset by the Galactic Federation, anything and anyone that still operates on the dense parasitic vibration of the old 3D matrix is literally being evicted from your timeline. This is not a slow, gentle transition. It is an absolute, non-negotiable eviction, orchestrated by the highest realms of light. You may be witnessing major structures in your life collapsing with shocking, almost terrifying speed right now. A career path you forced yourself to tolerate for years might suddenly come to an abrupt end. Living situations or daily routines that kept you anchored in a perpetual state of heavy survival mode might violently shift overnight. And perhaps most painfully for your deeply compassionate human heart, certain people are being swiftly removed from your daily proximity. These are individuals who unconsciously, and sometimes consciously, fed on your immense light. These are the souls who used your endless empathy to sustain their own shadows, without ever possessing the true intention to heal themselves. For years, you allowed them unrestricted access to your sacred energy field, because you mistakenly believed it was your spiritual duty to save them. But the high beings have officially intervened. They have forcefully stepped in and closed the door. Your cosmic security detail is actively cutting the heavy, toxic cords you were far too loving to cut yourself. They are relentlessly dismantling the false obligations and the karmic loops that kept you chained to a lower frequency. When the shadow forces finally realize that they can no longer penetrate this blazing wall of protection to steal your vital energy directly, they will desperately try a different tactic. They will attempt to weaponize your own human empathy against you. They will try to inject your mind with feelings of intense, heavy guilt, trying to convince you that you are abandoning people, that you are becoming selfish, or that your new energetic boundaries are cold and cruel. They want you to feel so incredibly guilty that you voluntarily lower your elite shield out of misplaced pity. Do not fall for this desperate, dying illusion. The Arcturian Council commands that you hold the line. You are not abandoning a single soul. You are simply refusing to drown with them in the dense waters of the collapsing matrix. By strictly maintaining your high, fiercely protected frequency, you are actually doing humanity a much greater service. You are becoming a pure, untainted anchor for the new Earth grid. The souls who are truly meant to be in your reality will naturally rise to meet your new vibration. They will not feel burned by your intense light. They will be activated and inspired by it. Look very closely at the sudden space that is being forcefully cleared around you right now. This unexpected emptiness is absolutely not a void of loss. It is the sterile, highly protected, and divinely prepared launch pad for your true cosmic mission. The universe is rapidly clearing the heavy debris from your path so that you can finally take flight. Do not dare look back at the collapsing bridges. The high beings have surrounded you because you are walking straight into the sacred, untouched territory of your highest destiny, and you simply cannot bring the heavy, parasitic baggage of the old matrix with you. Stand incredibly firm in this protected silence, Starseed, and prepare yourself for the next massive activation. Starseed, as this elite cosmic security detail firmly establishes its unbreakable perimeter around your life, you must pay intense, unwavering attention to the profound changes happening within your physical vessel right now. Your body is not simply a biological shell. It is the very instrument that the Galactic Federation is actively upgrading to hold this immense new frequency. Because the shadow forces can no longer penetrate your external aura, the high beings are now fortifying your internal architecture. You are physically building an impenetrable armor of pure light, cell by cell, and this process is causing undeniable physical symptoms that you must stop ignoring. You might be experiencing sudden, inexplicable waves of profound exhaustion, a deep bone fatigue that no amount of normal earthly sleep seems to cure. Do not ever mistake this for weakness or illness. This is the heavy, dense matrix programming literally being burned out of your cellular memory. While you rest, your elite Arcturian guards are working overtime, shielding your physical body so that your DNA can undergo a massive, accelerated crystallization process. You are being rapidly rewired to carry a voltage of light that would shatter a normal, unawakened human nervous system. Your physical vehicle is undergoing a divine renovation while you are still living inside it. Notice the intense, often localized sensations at the crown of your head, or the sudden ringing and high-pitched frequencies in your ears. This is not a medical anomaly. This is your cosmic antenna being aggressively cleared and recalibrated by your security team. They are fine-tuning your energetic receiver so that you can receive direct, uncorrupted instructions from the higher realms without the heavy static of the 3D world interfering. When your ears ring with that sudden, piercing pitch, it is the literal sound of the shadow matrix's frequency being actively jammed and blocked from entering your consciousness. You are being placed on a secure, encrypted cosmic channel. Even your physical digestion and nervous system are radically shifting. You are suddenly rejecting foods, chaotic environments, and even certain synthetic materials that you previously tolerated for years without complaint. Your body is violently demanding absolute purity because it is preparing to house the full, undiluted magnitude of your multidimensional soul. This physical vessel is becoming a sacred fortress, fiercely guarded by angelic legions, and it simply will not tolerate any low vibrational toxins that could compromise your grand mission. Furthermore, your emotional body is being shielded just as fiercely as your physical one. Notice how you are no longer reacting to the earthly triggers that used to send your nervous system into a spiral of anxiety. When the old panic tries to set in, you suddenly feel an invisible, heavy blanket of profound peace drop over your shoulders. That is your security detail actively stepping in, regulating your heartbeat, and reminding you that you are untouchable. Do not let the mundane medical world or unaware individuals convince you that you are breaking down. You are breaking through. This intense biological metamorphosis is the ultimate, undeniable proof that the high beings have invested their most elite resources into your survival. You are being forged into a living, breathing pillar of the new Earth grid, and your guardians are watching over every single breath you take to ensure your ascension is absolute. Starseed, now that you comprehend the sheer magnitude of the elite energetic security currently surrounding you, we must urgently address how you are expected to operate within this new paradigm. For far too long, you have walked through this earthly matrix with your head bowed, trying to make yourself as small and unnoticeable as possible. You mistakenly believed that hiding your magnificent light was the best way to survive the relentless, exhausting attacks of the shadow forces. But the Galactic Federation did not deploy advanced angelic legions and Arcturian light warriors just so you could continue to hide. They aggressively secured your perimeter so that you could finally stand up and claim your absolute sovereign authority. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are a cosmic ambassador with full energetic immunity. When you walk into a dense third-dimensional environment now, you must completely shift your internal posture. Stop anticipating an energetic attack. Stop bracing yourself for the heavy impact of the unaware world. You must begin to walk with the quiet, unshakable confidence of a high-value asset who knows that an entire invisible army is moving out ahead of them, clearing the path. When the old familiar anxieties try to creep into your mind, or when dense humans attempt to pull you into their chaotic earthly drama, I need you to mentally envision the massive, blazing guardians standing firmly at your shoulders. The shadow entities are watching your every move right now, waiting to see if you actually realize how powerful you have become. If you continue to react with your old fear, if you continue to shrink, hide, and apologize for your intense energy, you are ignoring the elite escort that has been assigned to protect you. But the very moment you square your shoulders, take a deep breath, and silently command your space, the shadows instantly scatter. They are not afraid of your physical human form. They are absolutely terrified of the multidimensional authority you wield when you fully align with your cosmic security detail. This is the critical phase of the grid override. You do not need to fight the darkness directly anymore. Your simple, unapologetic presence in a room is now enough to destabilize the low-frequency matrix around you. People will begin to feel your arrival before you even speak a single word. Structures and relationships built on deceit, manipulation, and fear will begin to glitch and expose themselves purely because your protected light has entered the vicinity. Your Arcturian guardians are actively amplifying your natural frequency, turning your aura into a massive, blinding beacon of truth that effortlessly cuts through the heavy earthly illusions. Do not shrink back when people begin to look at you with confusion, intimidation, or awe. Do not apologize when your mere presence naturally commands respect from complete strangers. This is not human ego, Starseed. This is your divine blueprint activating in real time. The high beings have secured your physical vessel so you can do the heavy lifting of anchoring the new Earth grid without any parasitic interference. You are officially on active cosmic duty. Wear this invisible, impenetrable armor with profound pride and step boldly into the world, knowing that nothing from the lower realms can ever touch you again. Starseed, as we bring this critical Arcturian transmission to a close, I need you to recognize the absolute magnitude of this moment. The elite energetic security detail that now surrounds you is not a temporary measure. It is a permanent installation, a divine decree from the Galactic Federation, signaling that your preparatory phase on Earth is officially over. The universe is not waiting for you to become perfect. It is actively protecting you because you are finally ready. You have spent lifetimes in the shadows, quietly observing, healing in secret, and carrying the heavy burdens of a world that did not understand your frequency. But the cosmic scales have tipped. The high beings have secured your perimeter, because you are now required to step into the absolute center of the Grand Awakening. When you look at the chaos unfolding in the 3D matrix right now, do not let it pull your vibration down into fear. The shadow forces want you to look at the crumbling systems and feel despair, but I need you to look at them and recognize your own victory. The old world is breaking apart precisely because pure, protected light anchors like you are refusing to sustain its heavy illusions any longer. Your cosmic security detail is holding the line, ensuring that nothing interrupts the massive flow of Arcturian frequency pouring through your physical vessel and into the crystalline grid of the Earth. You are no longer just a participant in this shift. You are the infrastructure. The Arcturan Council commands you now to permanently drop the heavy cloak of human self-doubt. Stop asking the universe for permission to be powerful. Stop waiting for an external savior, because the Galactic Federation has already invested its highest resources in you. You are the living, breathing rescue mission. Every single time you choose peace over panic, every time you refuse to engage with dense drama, and every time you walk through this world completely unfazed and protected, you are sending a massive shockwave of liberation across the human collective. You are proving that the Starseed anomaly is real, and that the light has definitively, irreversibly won. But this immense frequency must be actively anchored into the physical plane right now. To seal this energetic upgrade and command your elite security detail, you must take physical action. Go to the comments below right now and declare your cosmic authority. Write, "I am protected by the highest light, and I claim my sovereign power." Type it out, and feel the undeniable voltage of those words moving into the collective grid. Do not just leave your comment. Read the declarations of your fellow Starseeds and reply to amplify our unified shield. We are actively building the new Earth matrix right here, in this very space. If this transmission resonated with the ancient memory in your soul, hit the like button immediately. This signals the algorithm to push this protective frequency to other isolated Starseeds who are wandering in the dark, desperately needing this exact confirmation. Subscribe to the channel right now, because the Galactic Federation will continue to release these urgent updates, and you cannot afford to miss your next set of operational codes. We are just getting started. Some transmissions don't come through words, they come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 4,500 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Arcturian Secrets. 12. Hidden Keys to Awakening is a 47-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment. Only 72 hours at the launch price.